Hey you guys, it's Britt. Tonight we're here to talk about Alicia Dougherty trying to silence yet another commentary channel, and I had quite a few thoughts, so if you're interested, please keep watching. Alright you guys, so I was making my rounds on YouTube and saw an upload from Amy Robinson. She also covers the Dougherty Dozen. I've mentioned her in passing before. And I actually talked to her the other day on Instagram because Alicia is basically filing copyright claims against Amy's videos. And I think this is completely ridiculous. Now, first things first, I know what some of y'all are probably wondering. Has Alicia ever messed with any of my videos? And the answer is no. Amy inquired about the same thing, and I told her no. Alicia has never sent me an email. She's never claimed my videos. She's never tried to strike my channel. So I think this is ridiculous. Here's what I'll say. If you're playing by the rules, there's no reason why YouTubers should be misusing the copyright system or misusing, like, tweeting at Team YouTube. Unless a video is against the terms of service, and this is what I've always said, there's literally no reason why anyone should have to worry about having their videos silenced, struck, taken down, boycotted, whatever you want to say. The videos that I've watched of Amy, and I have not watched every video on her channel. I don't have time to watch every video on someone's channel. But in terms of the content of hers that I have seen, I've not heard her drag Alicia or be extremely rude or dox her or anything like that. Now, as always, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm fine with that, but I don't think that Amy has ever done anything to deserve the wrath of Alicia Dougherty. Alicia is not someone who likes opinions, just like a lot of other YouTubers. If you have criticism, you're automatically enemy number one. I shared months ago, it was probably about several weeks into me covering Dougherty Dozen, I was blocked on Instagram by Alicia. Like, my channel was smaller back then, and I, definitely somehow came across her radar, and she immediately blocked me. And I'm fine with being blocked on Instagram. Fair warning, all drama channels have backup accounts. We're still going to be able to see your TikToks. We're still going to be able to see your Instagram. Blocking a commentary channel, unless you feel like that commentary channel like really came at you sideways, I don't really understand the point of blocking them. There were several of y'all who sent me a DM on Instagram and said, oh, did you hear about this with, what's going on with Amy and Alicia trying to basically silence her videos and claim them. So I figured that I would mention that in the beginning of this video because I think that it's absolutely ridiculous. I really do. Here's what I think happened with Alicia. I think that she wanted the fame and the money and the attention that came with putting stuff on social media, but I think she kind of thought that people would just ignore her and praise her for taking in all these kids and buying them stuff and spending money, because in her mind, as we've established many times, buying stuff and giving them candy and really good birthday, parties and filling the house with toys and clothes, and everyone gets new bikes, everyone gets new phones for things like Christmas. She thinks that should, exclude her from criticism. And I'm not sure how simple-minded you have to be to think that you're just going to upload stuff on the internet and everybody is going to praise you all of the time. And I always say, if it's fair criticism, then game on. If you want to be petty and rude, then we've had that conversation too. I'm never here for that. But if you're doing stuff like Alicia's doing, chances are people are going to start to catch on. And people have definitely started to catch on with her. I was sent a post on the Reddit, which I'm going to go over here in a little while. And I hadn't been over there in a while, but they have 20,000 members. That's a pretty sizable audience considering. So there's also that. There's 20,000 people who are interested enough in the negative side of the Dougherty dozen that they're joining the Reddit. So either way, I wanted to just make things very clear. I'm sure most of y'all know where I stand with this kind of stuff, but since several of y'all asked, I figured that I would share my opinion. No, I hate when YouTubers misuse the copyright strike system. A lot of YouTubers misuse it, and they use it to try to silence commentary channels and people that disagree with them. And I think it's unfair. It's not okay, and I don't agree with it. Now, moving on real quick, Amy also decided to upload a video today, and in the beginning of it, I will share a clip, but Alicia's driving in her van, you know, going somewhere to spend some more money, usual, like that's the daily ritual with her, and she talks about how her kids won't need jobs. So let's watch that clip real quick.
I'm really happy for him. It's going to be a really, really good thing for him. He wants to, now he doesn't need, none of my kids need a job. Clearly. They're spoiled. But he wants a job.
None of my kids need a job. Clearly. And I'm not mocking her. That's literally, look at her face. She rolled her eyes. She changed her voice. That's exactly what she just did. Alicia, for the love of God, please do not normalize your children becoming influencers. I said ages ago that she was literally training up her oldest child to become a TikToker. Literally normalizing being a TikToker. Who doesn't need a job? Now, initially, I used to think, you know what, maybe she's just allowing them to enjoy their teen years before they have to get out there and get into the workforce and go away to college and stuff. And that I could try to understand. Sure, maybe not everyone agrees with it, but I can remain neutral on that. But when we're talking about literally saying, oh, I'm so wealthy, my kids don't need a job, they don't need to work, what are they going to do? Live with you? Live in the basement and make TikToks? Continue to live in your house and just allow you to keep exploiting the shit out of them? This behavior from influencers is not okay. We cannot literally have a generation of kids coming up on social media to the point where their parents are wealthy and then their parents are literally normalizing being an influencer as if that is like just where society is today. At the rate that Alicia Dougherty spends money, her kids will need jobs because she's blowing through it so quickly. And if you look at her channel, let's look at her channel very quickly. I've said for a while that her trajectory is not going up on YouTube. She's been stuck at 1.06 million subscribers for a while now, and her videos are, the last time she had a video hit 100,000 views was 11 days ago, and that was the flying to New York City with our 12 kids. And that's because commentary channels were talking about it, Reddit was talking about it. The videos that piss people off get a lot of views, and maybe that's just going to be her business model. And if that's what she wants to do, fine. I'll continue to give my opinion about everything that she does. I don't care. But aside from that, a lot of her videos, aside from the ones where she's blowing a ton of money, people are getting bored. People are getting bored of watching her kind of rifle around the kitchen and make sausage and the freaking monkey bread and pumpkin chip, chocolate chip, whatever she's making. It's not going to continue to float her channel. So as far as normalizing your kids being influencers, if that is what YouTube parents are going to do, that's a problem. Now, if these kids want to, become 18 and have their own thing on social media, that's one thing. But let's not make it like that's the top option. Because YouTube could go away tomorrow, TikTok could become banned tomorrow. All of this could come crashing down. And what's not going to come crashing down? Actual jobs, being in the workplace, having an experience, having a fair amount of experience in your career path, whatever it is that that person chooses. Being able to always fall back on a steady paycheck, knowing exactly what you're going to bring home, having some added benefits if that's also part of their employment package. I think it's alarming that it's being normalized. But also, let's just talk about her tone and her kind of way that she said that. Obviously, very snooty, very much, I'm better than you because I'm putting my kids in a position where they don't need jobs and they can just do TikToks all day. How does that make her audience feel? How does that make the parent on the other side of this camera that she's filming on? How does that make that parent feel when they've been watching her for over a year, making her wealthy, and they are literally listening to this bullshit while they're up at 5 o'clock in the morning, getting their kids off to daycare, trying to pack lunches and get to their job so that they can provide for their kid? And you have Alicia Dougherty riding around here, blowing money, just saying dumb shit like this. Alicia needs to be knocked down a few pegs. She needs in my opinion, she needs a massive reality check. And maybe her reality check will come in the form of her YouTube videos just not getting views like they used to. Maybe it will come in the form of her kids continuing to say, we don't want to perform your TikToks, we're not into it anymore. Or maybe it will come later on. I'm not sure. But this woman has an ego that has been so inflated so quickly, it's mind-numbing to literally hear someone say that and say it with their whole chest. Get off your damn pedestal, Alicia. Most people don't like you. Most people are watching because they're intrigued of the mess that you have made. They're interested in the nonsensical three-ring circus that she is trying to orchestrate. There are, a lot of people who are genuinely interested, and that's a different conversation. But let's be honest. When it's a mess, her views are higher because people are interested. It's no denying that my Dougherty Dozen videos get views. It's because people are interested. And me, with a commentary channel, I am happy to provide what my audience is interested in. I'm also going to provide what I'm interested in, as y'all already know. But get off your damn high horse. Being so egotistical and saying that really shows you her real personality, and I think it's hideous. The last thing I want to share with you guys is this post from Reddit that I was sent a couple of times this afternoon. It was just posted a few hours ago, and it says, dumpster for all their junk, and Nana recognizes Alicia can't clean. So the can't clean thing, that's not newsworthy, but I do want to talk about the fact that they have a dumpster.
I'm going to run errands, including dry cleaning. Yes, we have a dumpster. We are clearing out stuff.
Why do they have a dumpster? In my opinion, it is probably because they are trying to possibly sell their house. I know a couple of people on the Reddit comments also said that, maybe they're either going to remodel or try to put their house on the market next year. And that would make sense. Like, imagine walking into this house and literally seeing like a food bank style, shelves just with crap and like expired food. As far as the clothes and the toys, that's obviously something else that someone will walk into this house and just be like, where the hell am I? I am not buying this house. I'm done. It's very cluttered. It's very messy. It's in need of some basic home repairs. And I think that Alicia has, she's just so rich that she can just get them a new house. And for the love of God, let's make sure that the damn septic thing is not an issue, and stop buying paper plates, plastic cups, plastic forks, and damn bottled water, for the love of God. But when it comes to them putting stuff in the dumpster, my first question is, unless it's literal trash, why is this not being donated? If they are trying to organize closets and downsize with, the amount of crap that the kids have, why is it not being donated? If it's going in the dumpster, that means that it's literal trash. At least to her it is. Why not have another container where you can actually give back to your community? Instead of just loading this stuff up in the dumpster. Alicia is someone who constantly participates in fast fashion, and I can't stand that, especially on the volume that she does it. Fast fashion, I get it, like it works for some people, but with her, and it's just like the consistency of it and the fact that she buys so much of one thing, where does it end up? In the dumpster. She throws away stuff. Like, why not donate it? Her wastefulness really pisses me off, and I try to keep my composure most of the time, but seeing her be so wasteful for such an extended period of time, and it's so consistent, that's why it's really just starting to piss me off. And then for her to also say in that vlog how obviously my kids don't need jobs. Like, just get over yourself. People are checking out. People are tired. People are not here for this Dougherty dozen nonsense anymore. And as I said, if they are watching, it's because they're watching the, absolute shit show that Alicia has orchestrated and continues to orchestrate. So I wanted to talk about those things. Now, just a quick little update. Y'all know that I am reviewing their TikTok playlists. I'm going to continue with that here in the next couple of days. I wanted to give it just a short break and also be able to react to more recent stuff. So I'm using this as that little break, but we will get back to it. As y'all know, I also work full time, and I'm trying to manage the best that I can. So I appreciate your patience. I really appreciate the recent support. I threw something on my community tab, and if you're interested, you can go read it. It came from the heart, and it really means a lot. And y'all really do mean a lot to me. My channel would literally not be anything without my viewers. And this year, 2022 was really rough for me and also a lot of other people. But like I said in my community post, it also gave me my best year on YouTube. And I feel so grateful to be here. And I feel so grateful that people are interested in my opinions. And I try to do a little bit of everything and keep everyone happy. I'm really excited for 2023, and I'm glad that y'all are here with me. So either way, that's going to be it for now. If you like the video, please leave a like and a comment. And if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.